Hi guys, it's me Becca and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing questions you're afraid to ask. So I put it on my Snapchat, a little questionnaire, what you're afraid to ask. And I thought that it'd be very good to put it on a YOLO just because it's very private, like you can't see who's writing things. The first question that I got is, how do you deal with people starting rumours that aren't true, exaggerated truth, and the person spreading them knows they're the real truth, but you can't confront them? Really good question, and what I can answer to that is, why can't you confront them? Because maybe they're with someone you know, or is it a family member, is it a friend, I'm not sure. What is stopping you from confronting them? Someone is there talking about you and, you know, making up rumours and exaggerating things that haven't happened. What's stopping you from going at them and like, look, like, why are you talking about me? Like, keep my name out of your mouth, you know? That's if you care that much. You know, if you feel like, oh, like this is really annoying me, you know, this person's talking about me constantly, making up things about me, but then, you know, you can kind of sit there and think to yourself for a second, actually, I don't care, like they can talk about me all they want, they can say what they want about me, but the truth is I know who I am. And that is exactly the kind of, you know, mindset you should have. And you know, I'm not saying I'm like that. I mean, I do kind of care when people talk about me, but in some ways I don't. So it's a bit of a there, but just go for it. Just go message them and say, why are you talking about me? Why should you care? Because they're clearly so bored with their own life that they're trying to mess with yours. How did you have the confidence to start YouTube? I feel like this question here, don't be afraid to pop up to me, you know, your actual self and ask me for tips because I can help. Where it came from is I love YouTube. I love YouTube, right? And to be honest, I haven't actually been that much of a shy person. Like, I guess it depends on who I'm around, but I just love watching YouTube. I love watching YouTube couples. I love watching YouTube families. I love watching just everything on YouTube. Like YouTube, I've always loved it. One morning, I remember I was sitting there and I was just like in my pajamas watching YouTube videos and I was thinking like, what am I doing with my life? Like I was thinking, why I want to be rich like this? Like I want to be copying cars and houses with YouTube checks. The tough process because, you know, you've got to handle not getting the views you want and the subscribers you want and the feedback you want. I just thought that, you know, I'm tired of caring what everyone thinks about me. I'm tired of, you know, trying to live up to everyone's expectations. And like I said, I didn't do well in school. Things didn't go well for me, you know. I do love what I'm doing now, but at the same time I want more to life. I feel like there's more to just going to work and, you know, paying your bills and then just doing it over and over and over again, only doing like 1 or 2 holidays a year. Some people don't even get that. Like, that's not the life I want. So it's okay if you do want that life, but that's what gave me the confidence, thinking like, no, I don't want to be trapped in that cycle. I want to be different. I want to be able to travel the world. I want to be able to have fun. I want to be able to, you know, love what I'm doing. That's how I got the confidence to start YouTube. I was just watching people and I thought, no, like this isn't the life I want to be, like just sitting on the other end wishing, you know, oh, I wish I started YouTube. Like, no, I'm 18 years old and the confidence just pushed through. Like, now I'm here talking in front of a camera, which I never thought I would do. Done my first video with Bill, shout out to him. It was so weird and we were both quite on edge, but then like I just got into it and I just realised that I loved it. And then, you know, the good positive feedback and people supporting me and sharing it on their stories and social medias, that really brought confidence out in me. How do I tell my boyfriend I am cheating but I still want to stay with him? If you do cheat, you know, it is very clear that you just don't actually want to be with the person you're with, you know, otherwise you wouldn't cheat. You want to stay with your boyfriend and you realise what you're doing is wrong. My advice is to come forward and tell him. Things start to come out. So, you know, if you do feel like, you know, you want to stay with him, you want to make things work, you need to tell him, and then that's up to him to decide if he wants to be with you. You can't be mad, you can't want to be upset, you can't want to be like, oh, I want to get him back, because you were the one who decided to be unfaithful in the relationship. It's kind of, that's how it's going to work. I can't really give much information on that. All I can say is if you've made the decision to cheat, then you come forward, come clean, and then you give the decision to them to make, you know, and it's a 50-50. Some people will stay with you, some people won't. You're just going to have to take it how it is. But if you don't want to tell him and you want to keep it a secret, that is completely up to you too. But eventually it does come out. No matter how well you try to hide it, it does come out eventually. Do girls really care about size? Now this one was quite funny. Yes, they do, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Me, personally, as a person, no, I don't really care. I feel the same about with boys' heights as well. Like, as long as you're just a tiny bit taller than me, like, I don't really care. Like, I'm not really on, oh my god, I can't talk to a man who's under like 6 foot. I can't talk. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's weird. I don't understand why girls do that. For me personally, I don't care about size in either, you know, place. But, you know, it is very true. Girls do care. You just got to find the girls that don't. Do girls like wearing thongs? We wear them to feel sexy. We wear them to feel pretty. Comfort wise, no, we don't really like wearing thongs, to be honest. They wedge up our bum all day. They really irritate me. But, you know, in other girls, they can be really comfortable. But for me, that kind of material really like irritates me just because it makes you look good. How should I break up with my girl? She a psycho. Sorry to hear about her being a psycho. I'm gonna break up with her. I suggest that when you're afraid how she will act out, maybe hit you and hurt your feelings, then maybe wait till she goes out while you're at hers, got all your stuff together, write a little letter and leave it on the bed and just explain why you're leaving. Block her number, change your number, block social media, ask your friends to block her, stay at someone's house, you know, just try everything you can to break off that connection, you know, because girls can be psycho, boys can be psycho. The more you ignore them, they get bored, they get tired, they just can't be bothered to chase you anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, they will be very, very psycho for the first couple weeks, but after that they should be okay. So you just got to stay strong, keep them, remain blocked, try keep out of their sight, and make sure your friends like don't contact them, because you know sometimes your friends can snake you and give information about you, and you'd be surprised how much that happens. Normal to be mad at your boyfriend for watching porn. Everyone has different opinions about this. My opinion, no, it is not weird that a boy watches porn. It's completely normal. There's nothing wrong with it. Taking care of your body yourself, you know, you're taking care of your own needs. It's very healthy, actually. Just don't watch porn because they think, oh, like, I'd rather look at another girl's naked body than my girlfriend's, you know. And you know, actually maybe some boys do, but majority of the boys don't. They just watch it because it helps them get going. You know what I mean? It helps them, all the sounds and what they're seeing, do you know what I mean? That helps them get going, because no boy just wants to sit there like, no, I don't think watching porn is wrong. I think it's really healthy that your partner does that. And porno that's put out there, not just for him to see. It's not like it's been directly sent to him in a video by a girl. It's on a big public website that is for that reason. I just think that, you know, if you are mad at your boyfriend for that, please stop and change your ways, because a lot of boys, you know, it's not going to work out for you in a lot of relationships, because you can't stop someone from taking care of their needs. You think that before you make that kind of decision thinking, oh, that's the worst thing in the world, like, oh, it's disgusting, it's basically like cheating, like, I think you should educate yourself on it. But like I said, you know, everyone has their own opinions to how they feel, but that's my personal opinion. Am I good enough? Yes, of course you are. You really need to step out of what situation you're in and think, why am I questioning my worth? You know, if someone's making you feel like you're not good enough, then drop them. It's different. Everyone's unique. You're never not good enough. Love yourself, and the right person will come along and love you too. How did you know when to leave your ex? This is a good one. I'm going to give you guys a little back run. We got together in the February 2018. A lot of stuff happened between our relationship. September, October, when I started to realise that I didn't like love him like that anymore. I realised, you know, when we broke up, I kissed someone, and after that I kind of started losing feelings because of everything that was going on. When they put you through all that stuff and then you decide to turn around and be like, oh, I'm gonna do it too. That's how you know when to leave your ex. But obviously it took a bit longer for me due to situations that were going on in that relationship. I didn't do anything while we were together in a relationship, like I never cheated on him, but when we were broken up was myself. And you know, I think when you get to that point, if you're in a row with your partner and you two are like, you know, not working, so you take a break, if you decide to start doing things with other people in that break, then that definitely means that's how you should know to leave your ex, because you wouldn't be doing these things with other people if you didn't love your ex. You know what I'm saying? If you loved him, you wouldn't do that, let's say. So that's how you know when to leave your ex, when your eyes go elsewhere, you don't really care about like if what you're about to do is going to hurt them. And I think that's what also chucked our relationship a bit further downhill, because the less I started to care, like, yeah, in ways I did because of stuff that he did that hurt me, to leave when my eyes kept going elsewhere, you know what I mean? But like I said, I didn't do anything while I was in a relationship, but just when I was single, I just done my own thing, and that's how I knew that that's kind of a sign that you don't need to be with your ex anymore, that relationship run its course. Hope you guys like this video today. I kind of like this, you know, people asking questions that they're afraid to get answers to, and it actually made me quite happy to answer them. 2 more videos coming this week. Like I said, I'm gonna try stick to a 3 video a week schedule. You know, sometimes it might be 2 just if I'm very busy and I've got lots of work and everything in place, but I promise I will try get 3 up, and if I can't get 1 up that week, I will try get 4 up the following week. Guys, so much for tuning in. I hope these questions were quite interesting. I might do a part 2 to it one day, but you know, I've got some other plans in the works first. Make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you turn your post notifications on when my next video is coming up. My Instagram is here. Make sure you go give that a follow. Shout out my YouTube video. Give me ideas, suggestions of what you want to see next. Bye guys.